Hare Krishna, Namaste. There is a question being asked based on today's posting, chapter 15, sloka 16, part 4. The question is, you said that the lower species like animals, plants, non-living entities didn't have any Shastras to follow, but how they will get higher species body. That is, say someone has taken a body of a dog. How do they get or progress to the next higher body if there is no scriptural injunctions for them? Let's see the answer. It is said, Durlabham Manushya Janmam. To be born as human, it is not rare, but it is very, very, very rare. The process of how one takes birth as human, we discussed this in chapter 8, verse 3, part 2, in Panchagni Vidya. The purpose of one getting human body is to use the higher intelligence that's been given to them, given to us, in understanding the scriptures and applying in day-to-day life, so one can be free, get rid of the karmas and attain moksha. But if someone does not follow the scriptures or does things against the scriptures, then they are given a lower species in the next life. That could be any types of body. It could be a rock, it could be a plant, or as we discussed earlier, it could stay in a dead body for some time. As an insect, as a reptiles, aquatic, birds, animals, various bodies. And within that same category of body, it can take several lifetimes before it could go to a next higher grade of body. Stavara and Jangama. In those type of bodies, the jnana, the knowledge, the intelligence is way less. In some cases, close to nil. When we say it's close to nil, it doesn't mean that Atma at that time does not have knowledge. The knowledge is completely suppressed because of the body it takes and because of its karma. Therefore, in the lower species, the Atma is not bound by the Shastra, as they do things instinctively because of their limited jnana. Therefore, they are waived off from being bound of the Shastras. Then the question comes, how do they get the higher body? Do they even ever get a human body? Yes. So the lower species do not accumulate karma. It is only the human who accumulates karma. Why the lower species do not accumulate karma? Because the Shastras does not instruct the lower species because of their birth, because of their jnana, which is restricted. But the same Shastra is fully applicable and instructs the human species. Now, with that understanding, let's see. Say a dog, a Atma takes the body of a dog because of its previous karma. The previous karma not necessarily has to be the immediate birth before the dog's birth. It could be several lifetime back when this Atma had a human body, did some activities, some karmas, and those karmas get paid off over the period of time. It could be immediate birth, or it could be after 10 lifetimes, or even after hundreds of lifetimes. We never know. It is not easy to trace back the karma that we did in the past, as even in this very lifetime we cannot trace back our memories. Similarly, we won't be able to trace back every single karma that we did. in previous many lifetime. So, say a Atma got a dog's body because of the karma that Atma did when that Atma had a Manushya body. And when this Atma leaves the dog's body, that means when the dog is dead, Atma leaves that body, and the next destination or the next body will be based on the karma that it did and accumulated during the Manushya body. Because before the dog's body, if the Atma had a cat's body, since cat also does not accumulate karma, likewise dog also did not accumulate any karma, the only possibility for one to accumulate karma is in human body. Therefore, whatever one has done in the human body, that karma comes back, and based on that one gets another body, and that another body could be another dog's body, or it could be a lion body, or it could be a human body. It totally depends on the karma that they have done. That is why it is said, Dhurulabam Manushya Janmam. It is very bad to get Manushya Janmam, human form, where all our five senses are active and the mind is active and we have an higher intelligence. With all these facilities and faculties, we must strive to understand ourselves, who we are and who God is, and what is our relationship, and what are the things that's really blocking us, becoming an obstacle in attaining that Lord, and what are the means by which we can attain the Lord. These enquiries can only be done by humans. The dog, cat, lion, tiger, horse, none of these species is going to inquire, who am I, who is God, why am I here, why am I suffering, what is the relationship with me and God, what is the process by which I can attain God, and what are the things that's blocking me to practice. That has been recommended in the Shastra. This is the purpose of human form. And if we miss this one, then we don't know when we are going to get the human form again. So yes, the animals and lower species do not accumulate karma, as they do not have instructions from Shastra. The Shastras are only for humans. Therefore, if one does not follow the Shastra, one accumulates karma. Thank you. Hare Krishna.